Hey there, welcome to nstack.in. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can write a program to find the prime number using function. So I hope you already know the logic behind finding a prime number. We just have to find the factor. If the number of factor is greater than 2, it means it is not a prime number, or else it's a prime number. So suppose that if we are having a number and the number is 43, and someone asks you that if 43 is a prime number, you will say yes, it's a prime number. If someone asks that if 11 or if 11 is a prime number, you will say yes, it is a prime number. And if someone asks that if 25 is a prime number, you will say no, it's not a prime number. So always the answer can be given in yes or no, which is similar to true or false in the programming. So for this we are going to use bool. So there will be a function which is going to return bool, which means true or false. If it is a prime, it will say true. If it is not a prime, it is going to say false. Okay, so the return type is bool. The name of the function is going to be is prime. So the name of the function is prime. So how we will finding the prime number? For that we just need a number first. So suppose that if we are getting a input, we are getting some input. So now we just have to return the result. So first of all, how we will start? We will create a list, okay, and the list is going to be have the factors. After that we will be writing a for loop which will be starting from int I equal to 0, I is less than and equal to input, and after that I will be doing I plus plus, and here I will check if the input is divisible by I. Okay, if it is divisible by I, in this case I will say factors dot add, and what we want to add, we want to add I. So now using this program we have calculated the number of factors. So how we can check if the number is prime or not? We will write if factors dot length okay. So if you remember, in the last program I have used return. So return is used to return the value to the function. So here I am saying that if the number of length of the factor is going to be greater than 2, in that case you are going to return false, because if the factor is greater than 2, which means it is not a prime number. So someone is asking is prime, we will say no, it's a false statement. So in the other case we will say return true. So here you can see that we have written. And one more thing I want to show you, if you will remove the return statement, you will get a warning here. It is saying that this function has a return type of bool but does not end with return statement. So let's still it is saying, because if this is going to be true, in this case this will return false. But suppose this is not true, in that case what is going to happen? This is not going to return anything. So this must return bool in every case. So let's do this. Now it's fine. So now what I will do, I will say bool result, and I will call is prime, and inside this I will pass the number, and now I will print that number. Let's print the result only. Let's print the result. Okay, so let's write the dot and the file name, and you can clearly see sorry integer divisible by 2 0 exception, which means we are starting this from the 0, which is wrong. Let's make it 1. So very classical mistake. Okay, let's run this. So it is saying the false, because 43, for the 43 it is saying the false. If it will be no, if it is going to be greater than 2, because in the case of 43 there is two factor, one is the 1 and the other one is 43, and if it is going to be two factor only, it is going to return true, but I wrote equal to by mistake here, so it was giving wrong. So now it is saying true. Is prime? Yes, it is prime. So let's make it something else like 44, which is not a prime number. It will say false. So you can see that how we can check it. So now we just have to write a very simple thing here. If result, if the result is true, it will say print, it is going to print number is prime, and in other case it is going to say number is not prime. So let's run this and let's see. 44 is not prime. If I make it as something else like 47, and let's run this, 47 is prime. So I hope you got the idea that how we can work with it. So now if I want to check for any other number, I will just create that variable like number 2 and I will write that as 77, and let's create another variable for result 2 and I will pass number 2 here, and let's comment this part for now, and let's like bring it here so that it will be easy for us to read. So now what I will do, I will write print result 2. Okay, and here also let's print the result because we are calculating for both of these. So let's run this, and for the 47 it is saying it's true, it is a prime. For the 77 it is saying false, it is not a prime because 11 is the factor of it. Okay, and 7 is the factor, the 1 is the factor, 77 is a factor. There is I think 4 factor. I'm not sure if I'm correct, there could be more factor, I don't know, leave it, but there is more than 2 factor, we are aware about that. So you can see that how easily we can calculate, or how easily we can use the function to make the decision, or to know if this is prime or not. Everything, like every calculation or whatever we want to do is being done here inside the function. We are only getting the output in which we are only interested. We are only interested in checking the prime. We are just using is prime function. We are passing the number and it is saying true if it is a prime, it is saying false in the case it is not a prime. So I hope that you loved this one, because by using the function you can make your code much cleaner. So thank you. If you face any problem, let me know. If I could help, I will definitely love to help you.